Let's start with a comfortable seat, then just take a moment to observe how we're breathing. It all starts from the breath. So notice if there's any parts of the body that are resisting your breath, are not allowing you to breathe there, where you feel a bit more restricted. You can start by breathing lower and then coming up with the breath. So it's meaning how you start with the belly, then the ribs, then the chest, the collarbones. Then you can exhale slowly from the collarbones all the way down to the pelvic floor. Inhalamos ahí en el suelo pélvico, plexo solar, corazón, clavículas. Exhalamos poco a poco desde las clavículas hacia abajo, hacia el suelo pélvico. Una vez más, inhala profundamente. Exhala poco a poco. Y ahora enfócate en el bajo vientre, diaphragmatic breathing. So as you inhale, you push the belly button forward, the sides of the belly out. And as you exhale, the belly comes in, the sides of the belly come in, and everything lifts up. Inhalas hacia abajo, llenas la barriga, costados con aire. Exhalas poco a poco, entra el ombligo, entra las costillas y sube el diafragma. You can visualize the diaphragm like a balloon. As you inhale, it drops, it expands. And as you exhale, it pulls in and lifts up. It's more of a visualization than what actually happens. But use that visualization that as you inhale, it comes down and it expands, even though it actually contracts with the inhale. But you can visualize that expansion so that you feel that the belly pushes forward, the sides of the belly out, even the back of the body pushes out. Then as you exhale, that balloon comes in and lifts up. A couple more times. Entonces, inhalas, visualizas el globo que baja, se expande. Y con la exhalación entra y sube. We'll go for box breathing, so inhale down into the belly. And exhale slowly, hold the breath out, and we will be inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and holding the breath. So let's inhale for 5, 4, fill up the belly with air, 2, and 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 5, 4. Keep sitting up, hold, 2, and 1, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhala 5. Aguanta. Exhala 5. Aguanta. In. Hold. Out. Hold. 2. In. Hold. Out. Last one. Inhale. Fill up the belly with air. You can push out, and then push back, push outwards. Hold the breath. Exhale and take your time. Exhale, hold the breath out and into the lungs for 2, for 1, and hold the breath out. Holding the breath out, it really helps to be there in this space, calmness, or release. And then breathe in, come back to natural breath. Notice the effect of the breath. Box breathing is quite balancing breathing. It can actually help you to wake up since we're doing the holds, but it also can help you to release any tension, anything you're holding on to. It's a nice kind of more samavriti breathing. Samavriti is this idea of equal weights, samavriti. So looking for a balance between building up and also calming down. So let's just move the shoulders around, feel this energy of balance in the body as you move the shoulders. You can use the breath to access the muscles around the shoulders, the neck, the chest. And then go the other way, the movements, or continue at your own, following your intuition. And then you can go opposite movements, one shoulder forward and the other shoulder back, and twists with the body. Sitting up tall, breathe in any way that feels right. You can continue with the diaphragmatic breathing. You can change the direction of the circles if that makes sense. Just continue moving the shoulders around, breathing. And then we'll release the arms and bring the arms. So we'll interlace the fingers, reach up through the arms, relax the neck. We'll just do one round of Kapalabhati, yes, the Kriya. So that's to cleanse. So as you exhale, really empty the lungs. It's like really cleansing, really empty, so that you create a vacuum and the inhale happens on its own. If you'd rather do it through the mouth, it's like blowing candles, and the inhale just happens on its own. So exhale, all the breath out. At the end, we'll also do the breath holds. So inhale into the belly, reach out through the arms, exhale slowly, exhala poco a poco, relaja la cara, relaja la mandíbula, alarga los ojos del tronco, inhala la vareta, empieza tu propio ritmo, so inhale into the belly, and begin short, sharp, quick exhale breath, pumping the belly. And 9, lifting up through the shoulders. 8, the neck is relaxed. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale. So hold the breath out, chin down, and then relax and inhale. And hold the breath in. If you need to, you can sip a bit more air in. Chin to chest, Mahabandha. So lifting up from the floor, second belly in the mat, stomach low, and chin to chest. Holding. And then with the chin, relax and exhale the arms out and down. Imagine that you're creating like a golden circle with the arms, right? Bubble. You can cross the legs the other way. You can do some adjustments inside your bubble and then bring the hands to the heart. So find stillness, caerán stilapasana, una postura tiene que ser cómoda y quieta, estable. En esta comodidad, en esta quietud, puedes inclinar el mentón, chin to chest if you like. Just take a moment here in your circle that you created, your energy. Just notice what's happening right now. And depending on what's there, you decide what balance needs for you. So how you will balance out what's happening right now. You're already in that state of balance, so that's good. You continue there. If you feel that what you need is some more uplift, then bear that in mind during the practice. If what you need is more grounding down and calming down, bear that in mind during practice. And there will be options. So with the palms together at heart center, exhale. Then inhale to chant Om and fill up your space with that sound, with that vibration. Inhala para cantar. Om. Vamos a estirar la pierna derecha, straighten the right leg. Bring the left knee. You can also use your block for the hands on the ground, so right hand to the inside, so you can have the palm down. You can bring the elbow down, but don't overdo it. You want to feel that you're engaging the right side. That way you can reach the left arm forward and up. So bring the arm in front of you first and then reach it out. That way you find more length in the side body with the protraction, widening the shoulder. Relax the neck for now, inhale into the left side from the sit bone to the fingertips. And as you exhale, engage the right side more. You flex the right foot, and that way you engage the right thigh also. Inhale from the left sit bone to the left fingertips. And exhale, reaching out through the fingertips, even through the fingernails. Reach out. One more time. Inhala profundamente todo el costado izquierdo. Exhala, sigue alargando, costado, hombro, brazo, exhala. Ahora sube el brazo hacia el otro lado, so slowly reach the arm the other way, shoulder back and down, and let the head drop even more. Chin to chest, maybe. Inhale into the left side of the neck. And exhale, relax one more layer of the face, relax the jaw, relax the neck, reach the arm out, straight up. Inhala en el cuello, estirar el brazo izquierdo. Exhala, relaja la cara, relaja la mandíbula, relaja las cejas, una vez más. Inhala in, bring the temple, the left temple. And exhale, relax the temple, relax the brain. And with the chin on the chest, going, you can use the right hand to pick the head up and take a moment in stillness here at the center. And let's change side, cambia de lado. Take your time. Left hand to the inside, you can be on the fingertips, you can be on the block, you can be on the elbow. Pull the ribs in and turn the chest towards the ceiling, and then reach the arm towards me and towards the left. Relax the head, you go the right foot onto the right fingertips. And exhale, squeeze the left side to find more stability to lengthen the right side. Keep the palm facing down, inhale from the steeple to the fingertips. And exhale, keep reaching out through the shoulder, through the elbow, through the fingers. Flex the left foot, engage the left thigh, engage the left side body, and to the right. And let the head drop even more, bring the right arm to the right, shoulders back and down, bring the right side of the neck. And exhale slowly, keep reaching up with the arm really straight out. Estira el brazo completamente, alargando el cuello, alargando el costado derecho, inhalo. Exhala poco a poco por la nariz o por la boca. Relaja el cuello, relaja la cara, y una vez inhala profundamente. Con cuidado en el pecho, con cuidado vuelve al centro, de usar la mano izquierda, levando la cabeza. We'll have to lie down. We'll go slowly for the lower belly engagements, but we need to do that so we find that stability, yeah? Entonces, túmbate boca arriba, las manos detrás de la nuca, los codos hacia adentro, los pies arriba. So thinking of the leg that's coming in today. So you inhale, and then you exhale, you bring the right knee to the chest. And you come so close that you don't leave the pelvis of the ground, finding the lower belly. Then inhale back to center. And exhale the left knee towards the chest, drag the belly in and pick up the tail. Inhala, vuelve al centro. Exhala la rodilla derecha hacia el pecho, el coxis arriba, el ombligo adentro. Inhala, vuelve al centro. Exhala la pierna derecha, va a estirar la rodilla izquierda al ombligo y arriba el coxis. So inhale back to center. And exhale, straighten the left leg, tailbone up, sag the belly in. You can bring the elbows towards the right thigh. Inhale back to center. Exhale and straighten the right leg, sag the belly in, pick up the tailbone, elbows to the left thigh. One more each side. Inhala, center. Exhala, estira la pierna izquierda, la rodilla derecha al mentón, ombligo adentro, codos adelante. Y última, inhala. Exhala, estira la pierna derecha. El coxis arriba, ombligo adentro, codos hacia el. Con cuidado, vuelve al centro. Los pies pero separa las rodillas. So like a butterfly Balasana legs, and then lift the hips up. You can have the arms overhead so that you're not using the hands, or you can have the hands by the sides and actually help yourself with that. So it's like a bridge, but with the feet together and the knees apart. Los talones presionan el uno contra el otro, así notas los glúteos. Y con las rodillas hacia afuera, rodas más profundamente los glúteos. This is that external rotation that gets the mid-glutes, glutes work. Keep the hips high as you squeeze the glute, relax the neck, and keep lifting up through the hips. Take another deep breath here. And then lengthen the spine to slowly come down. Bring the knees together and straighten the right leg. We'll go for slow hip flexion. So inhale, kick the lower back down. So there's a kind of a posterior pelvic tilt, a kind of hollow body. And then exhale, lift the right leg very slowly. So we'll take you 2 breaths to lift up. So inhale, lift the leg. And exhale, keep lifting. So slowly. Inhale, keep lifting. And exhale. Then slowly we'll come down. Keep the lower back down as you come down. Inhale, keep going down. And exhale, keep the lower back down. Inhale, keep going down. And exhale, just to wake up all of the flexors. Then externally rotate the leg. So with the thigh looking out, do the same thing. So slowly you lift up, relax the face. Slowly you keep lifting up as you exhale. Keep lifting up. And keep lifting up. And then 2 breaths to go down. Keep looking outwards with the thighs. From the pelvis is the external rotation of the hip. Just to get all of the hip flexors to wake up. When you come down, you relax and you internally rotate so the thigh looks in and then you lift up. So it's more of the TFL, the tensor, the la fascia lata on the outside of the thigh. So keep lifting up, squeezing there, if possible, straight leg. Yes, lifting up with the leg looking in. And then slowly come down with the leg looking in. If you feel that any of these movements cause a cramp or feel weird, then it's a good indication that that muscle needs a bit more attention. We'll change the leg, so it's the other leg straight, and then we slowly come up. So you take your time to come up, the lower back is down. Take your time to go down. Then you externally rotate, so the thigh is looking out, and you come up slowly, 2 breaths, full breath, come up. The thigh looking out, the lower back is down. You shouldn't feel any tension at the lower back, at the knee, it's all at the hip. And then you slowly come down. So the external rotation is iliacus, the inner hip, so there, and the inside of the pelvic bone, there's the muscle, it's connected to psoas. And then internal rotation. So take your time. When you come down, you turn the leg in and you slowly come up. And again, don't turn the pelvis, turn the leg, turn the hip inside the hip socket internally. And then slowly come down. We'll now do psoas. So we will straighten both legs. We'll take the right leg out, externally rotate, point the foot and lift up. So the leg is out and externally rotate, around 30 degrees out. Yeah, so if you bring the right hand to the right side of the belly button, that's the psoas. And then you slowly come down. So it begins at the back, but then it comes here and in front of the belly, and then it goes to the leg. And then change legs. So leg to the outside, externally rotating and lifting up. Slowly. Again, now you should feel it at the left side of the belly button. And go slow, and then slowly you come down. Yeah, more to the outside. Yes, abducting and externally rotating and lifting. And then with the legs a bit out, flex the feet, reach the arms back, inhale. Hold the breath to sit up and get chest and abs. And 2 more times. So inhale back, keep the feet engaged. And exhale, lower belly in and get chest and abs. And maybe the last time you actually come to sit, maybe you just do 1 more down and then you come down and then you come and sit. If you can, you come up to sit. And or otherwise you come down and then you come and sit. So we'll do the leg lifts. So hands to the left side, to the left leg, to the outside of the left leg, and you lift the leg. So continue with the hip flexors. Keep the chest proud. If it's lifting a lot, because that's lifting a lot, remember you come more to the front. You want to make it really hard. So more to the front, more to the front. Yes. And then slowly down and relax. Now externally rotate the same leg and lift it up. Yeah. And then if it doesn't lift, you bring weight back. Yeah. But you don't want to lift a lot. It's just a bit lifting up so that you really work hip flexors. And then down, relax. And then internally rotate and lift up. Same leg, feeling it more on the hip flexors. The more we flex like the torso, the more we come forward, the more it, like the more we flex the hips. So it's more demanding. So let's change sides. So this is pointing, so not pointing, pointing, so like wearing heels and lift the leg. because this gets both the front and the back. If you flex, it's kind of more of the front. So let's try with this floating movement, like engagement. Then relax, externally rotate, float and lift up. Again, if it lifts up a lot, you come more to the front with the hands. If it won't lift up, you go back. You just want like a few inches from the ground. Then slowly down, and last one, internal rotate and lift up. Internal rotation and lift up. And then slowly come down. We'll bring the legs together, we'll bring the hands behind the back. Bend the knees if needed. Inhale the chest up, turn the chest towards the left, and exhale, fold. Relax muscle of the face. We're getting pyramidalis, the lower belly, the hip flexors, sorry, the trunk flexors. By engaging that muscle, like right over the pubic bone, it's like pyramids. You engage the whole abdominal wall. Back up, relax. And one more time, same side. Mismo lado, arriba el pecho, rotas el mismo lado y flexiona el tronco. If you want, you can straighten the legs if it feels okay. You just don't feel too
¿Cómo
much.
tenés las manos atrás?
Sí, las manos detrás de la espalda, simplemente.
Pero agarradas así.
Sí, simplemente las manos así detrás.
Ah, ok.
Sí, y cambiamos de lado. So we lift up, we turn a bit, and we fold. Es solo para no usar las manos, porque si están en el suelo, deben más en las manos. So we just have the hands behind the back so we don't use them. And then up and one more time. Mismo lado, giras un poco arriba el pecho y flexión del tronco. Relajo la cabeza. Simultaneously. So inhale, come up, reach the arms up, inhale. And then as we exhale, we bend the elbows, we pick up the chest and we fold forward. Two more times. Inhala, arriba los brazos, inspira los hombros. Exhala, dobla los codos, pecho arriba y hacia adelante. And one more time. Inhala, arriba. Y exhala, flexión del tronco, dobla los codos, pecho adelante. Muy bien. Piensa en flex y luego piensa en float. So float the feet and then bring the hands to the big toes or keep them to the ground. So floating the feet. If you want, you can flex to feel the difference. Flex and then float. Pull belly in, lift the chest, and then exhale. Maybe you come more to the front. 5 breaths in Paschimottanasana. It shouldn't feel like any strain because we prepare the body. We work with hip flexors, we work with trunk flexors. So the neck, the face are relaxed. Keep floating the feet to get the thighs to work, suck the belly and lift up through the chest. Inhale and exhale, lengthen a bit more. Una respiración más. Con las costillas adentro, inhala, mira hacia adelante. Exhala. Muy bien. Lleva las manos al suelo, dobla las rodillas. Y pero boca abajo. So you press, engage core to walk back to your downward facing dog. And in your down dog, you're looking for the same engagement, slightly forward fold, at least for today. So you can bend the knees a bit to find some more of an anterior tilt, so the sit bones up. And then you press strongly to the hands to find the chest and the abs. So find the thighs and the hip flexors, find the chest, the abs, the trunk flexors. 3 breaths here. For breathing, from now on, we'll be breathing into the back of the body. So keeping the breathing. Con las costillas adentro. Respira en los riñones, se elevan, se descansan los riñones. Y exhala así empujando con las manos alargadas de la columna. 2 more breaths, keeping the breathing, inhale into the kidneys. And exhale, create more space at the back of the body. Relax the face, relax the jaw. And one more time, inhala en la columna. Exhala, vamos a hacer saludo al sol desde aquí hoy. Suya la máscara clásica. Inhale the right foot forward. And bring the left knee down. Press forward with the hips, engage the right hip flexors again. Now engage the left glute. Then exhale, walk to the front. You can bend the knees as much as need. Fold over the legs. Immediately use the block or the block. Then inhale and rise up. Reach the arms up and back. Squeeze the glutes, the back body. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhala arriba y atrás los brazos, activa glúteos y espalda. Exhala, flexión hacia adelante, puedes doblar la rodilla. Nada el pie derecho atrás, la rodilla al suelo y adelante la pelvis, aprieta el glúteo derecho. Y exhala, rodillas, flexionamiento, knees, chest, chin, shoulder blades together and inhale and slide through, press down with the feet, shoulder blades together down. And exhale, push away with the knuckles, relax the neck, lengthen to the side foot. Then inhale the left foot forward, second side, izquierdo hacia adelante, adelante la pelvis, aprieta el glúteo derecho. Exhala y camina hacia adelante, pues dobla las rodillas, peso hacia adelante. Inhala, arriba los brazos hacia atrás, va glúteos, que la espalda. Exhala, manos al corazón. Inhala. Exhala. Inhala, pie izquierdo atrás, rodilla al suelo, aprieta el punto izquierdo. Exhala, rodillas, pecho y mente. Overbend the elbows, shoulder lifts, and down. And exhale, use your knuckles, relax. One more on each side. Nada pie derecho. Exhala. Inhala, glúteos, espalda. Exhala, corazón. Y pie derecho atrás, inhala, right to back. And exhale, knees chest. Inhale, shoulders and down, squeeze the glutes. And next. Inhale, left, forward. And exhale, right, forward. Inhale. Inhale. La izquierda, left, back. Exhala, rodillas. Bien. La pie derecho hacia adelante, las manos, bring the hands loose. If needed, you hold the mat for the left knee. So from here, externally, internally rotate the hip. Just breathe there to the hips, okay. But keep this corset happening so that there's space for the hip. Then stay with the external rotation and bring hips forward and back. You can bend and straighten the leg or do something in between. Keeping breaths in and then stay in external rotation, stay with the hips forward. Bring the left hand down, you can use a block. Now from here, shift some more weight towards the left, from the fingertips around the hand or on the block. And then bring the right hand to the leg. Be careful, we're not going to overdo it with the hand. Inhale, lift the leg out, and exhale, bring the leg. Inhala, flexión de cadera, aprieta glúteos, exhala interno. Inhala, extend, quédate aquí. So you can stay with the hand here at the leg. Lifting up through the chest, squeezing the glute, or you can bring the hand behind the back, on the lower back, or even grab the opposite arm. Inhala arriba el pecho, hombros juntos hacia abajo, y exhala, gira mirar un poco más hacia atrás. So squeeze the glutes, lift the chest up, inhale. And exhale, maybe turn the chest a bit more. Inhala con cuidado, mano en la cintura, vuelve al centro. Y exhala, estira la pierna, straight. So from here, we want to anteriorly tilt, atrás el coxis, arriba el pecho. Inhala, y exhala again, flowing through the foot, notice how it feels. Then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, hold head towards the shin. Breathe breath here, para flowing from the foot, so pressing forward to the ball of the foot, engage the right thigh. Then twist from here. Inhale, left, lift the chest, left hand down. If you want, you can bring the left hand to the outside, and then exhale the right hand to the waist, turn the chest to the right. So I'm leading the right hip back. Don't allow the pelvis to turn, so right hip back. And then you can reach the arm up, twist. If you want to, you can again bite and bring the hand towards the thighs. Entonces, inhala arriba el pecho, hombros juntos hacia atrás, exhala, rota el tronco. Una más, inhala. Exhala. Con cuidado, manos al suelo. So hands to the ground, standing splits, working on the back glute, the left glute. So lift the back leg, and exhale, bend the right knee, and draw some circles with the left knee, and draw some circles with the left hip. If needed, you bend the right knee also. Then you go the other way. And then you lift the leg up, you open up the hip and squeeze the relación externa de cadera. Luego la mano izquierda un poco más a la izquierda. Y si quieres, la mano derecha al empeño. You can bring the right hand to grab the foot. The more you bring the left hand to the left, the more balance you can find. Try to lift the knee higher, squeeze the glute, and maybe bring the heel closer to the glute. Again, you don't want to feel like it's too much of a stretch. If that's the case, you can do it without the grip or too less. Keep shifting weight towards the toes, especially if you're straightening the leg. Inhale, you can try to lengthen, shift more weight forward, and exhale, maybe you'll bring the head closer to the shin. I'm squeezing the glute to lift the knee higher and to turn the knee higher for the external rotation. And then from here, bring the hand down just to the standing splits. So weight to the front, engaging the right thigh, engaging the left glute. Three breaths here, straight like this. Tira la pierna. Yes. So engage the right thigh, engage the left glute. And one, you press down to the ball of the foot as if you're prolonged. Split Hanumanasana, so you bring the left leg back, and you do any variations. So you can do like your half split like before, or a bit more open. We've prepared the legs, so maybe you'll be surprised. So you can stay higher. We're floating again through the front foot, engaging the right thigh. We're engaging the left glute and lifting up the chest. Inhale, and then exhale with the ribs in and up. Maybe we shift more weight to the front. Maybe we bind. So we hold on to the left wrist to the right hand. If you're binding, then you can bend the elbow to bring the chest more to the front. 3 breaths. So any of the variations. Again, try to have the right hip moving toward the left heel and squeeze the left glute a lot. So squeezing the left glute, squeezing the right thigh by floating, sag the belly in and lift the chest up. Okay, so inhale, we'll slowly come up and then we'll twist. So again, maybe you're higher. So left hand on the ground, right hand to the waist, or left hand to the outside, right hand to the waist, or you turn around. If you're in the splits, then it's the same idea, hand to the outside, hand behind the back and turn. Maybe you bring the elbow down and turn. Maybe you even bring the shoulder down and turn. Pull the legs together and down, blowing through the front foot, squeeze the left. 3 breaths. Wherever you are, think of breathe in and turn. 4, 2. Again, making it active, engaging the right thigh, engaging the left glute. And hands back to the ground, sag the belly in to slowly go to your cat-cow. So carefully, we come out and we move the pelvis, we move the torso. Gato back and forward in la columna, mando forward, empujando hacia adelante, con las manos you press forward in your cat. And then in cow, you press down and back, engage backward. Y pero boca abajo. Let's go for the second set. Inhala pie izquierdo hacia adelante. Puedes doblar la esterilla para la rodilla derecha. Y manos en la cintura. So hands to the waist. Inhale, externally rotate. And inhale, internally rotate. Out. And relax the jaw when you're working with hips and try to pull the ribs in and out. And then with the external rotation, move forward and back carefully. Maybe straighten completely, maybe not. So the rotation is at the hip. The pelvis keeps facing forward. I'm not turning the pelvis. Sorry, I'm working with, again, the small muscles there at the hips. Then stay with the external rotation. Bring the right hand down, the left hand to the leg, and move the leg out and in. Again, you can use the block if needed with the right hand. And then stay with the external rotation, pull belly in and up and turn, twisting. You can then bring the left hand behind the back or to the right arm. Shoulder blades together and down, pick up the chest, inhale, lift up. Next sure you can turn more the chest to the back, shoulder blades together and inhala, larga la columna. Exhala aquí rotando el tronco. One more breath. Squeeze the left glute, open up the hips with the right glute since done in an extension. Then slowly we come back to center. There's no rush. Slowly we come back to straighten the leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, anterior pelvic tilt and chest forward and forward. You can again float the foot, so point it and then turn the toes back. engaging the left thigh. And we're lifting the left hip towards the right heel, sacral belly, chest forward, and fold here. Half splits. Again, we're not relaxed, we're engaging the left thigh, sacral belly, lengthen. Relax the jaw, relax the face, relax the neck. Then carefully chest out. You can have the right hand to the inside, or you can even bring the right hand to the outside. Bring the left hand to the waist, lift the hip back, turn the chest up, and then maybe you bring the left hand towards the right thigh. Breathe. Shoulder blades together and down, pick up the chest, and then back over the shoulder. And then carefully we'll bring the hands to the front. We'll go towards the standing splits to work with the right glute. So we'll bend the right knee and draw circles with the right hip. And be aware of when you're moving the pelvis, because you can keep the pelvis neutral and just move the leg around. You can also move the pelvis around, but that means that you're working with the bottom leg also. That's it. Then with the external rotation, so the knee looks up, bring the right hand a bit more to the right for balance, and maybe this is where you stay, keep lifting the knee up. Maybe you pick up the left hand to grab the right foot. So we're squeezing the glutes, lifting up the knee, and then inhale, shift more weight towards the toes, to the front, then exhale, maybe you fold more to bring the chest towards the shin. Keep the knee lifting high, squeeze through the glutes as you lift the knee up. And as you exhale, you engage glutes more to pick up the chest more, to pick up the leg more. Standing splits, then we straighten the top leg, shift more weight towards the front. So think of the left thigh engaging, think of the right glute engage it. Breathe. So you can again flying through the feet, so you're pressing down through the ball. Head towards the shin, but without bringing the weight back. So the weight is forward, and you're engaging, keep exercising, and trying to bring the head towards the shin. Then we go to splits, Hanumanasana, so right leg back. And again, maybe your splits is half splits, maybe it's a bit wider than your half splits. Maybe you keep both knees a bit bent. We're looking for an anterior tilt, the sit bones back, chest up, and chest forward. Again, flowing to get the thigh to work. Maybe you can lower towards the forward fold for now, so you can bring the hands to the front. Again, engage the left thigh, engage the right glute. You can use your grip or the hands on the ground to lengthen more, so lift the chest more. And exhale, you can bend the elbows and pull the chest. Deep breaths. Yeah, wherever you are, think of engaging the left thigh, engaging the right glute, and keep the ribs in and up. To breathing into the back of the body as if you're massaging the back of the breath. And then a twist from here. So we lengthen and we turn towards the left, towards the TV. Maybe we just turn the hands, we bring the hand to the outside, maybe the elbow, maybe the shoulder. Any of the options. And then use your block. So think of engaging the right glutes, align the hips, so left heel, hip towards the right heel, tap the leg to find length, return. One more breath. Engage core to come out. It's important to stack the knee, press into the hands, tuck your elbows, forearms to do your cat-cow this time. Again, prioritize pelvis, so you can even just do the pelvic tilt, tightening under and untightening, and then you can involve the whole spine. Again, remember when we're rounding, you can press forward, coming more chest and abs. When we're arching, you can press back, switch shoulder blades together, and dolphin pose. So different options. You can keep the knees a bit bent, but focus on a bit more of shoulder strength, pushing away. You can do one leg a dolphin, one leg up, or you can work with your forearms. Yeah, engaging core and lifting up. Again, thinking of pushing strongly wherever you are, so that there's no tension on the neck, strong shoulders. Any option. You want to come. You want to use the wall, you do your thing. But again, finding core. Okay. And you can do splits. So one leg up and think of lifting yourself up. So you keep shifting weight forward to lift yourself. Exactly. So keep pressing with the elbows more to the front, lift the legs up. That's the legs together. Okay. Again, reach out with the legs, keep the ribs in. It's more of a hip flexion. So sit. Yeah, sit like to find more whole body. Yeah. Press the base will be there. Because when you lift it, work in a bit of the back. Just a bit. So as the legs, let it. So then pull.
This is still yeah.
Hang on. With your best. You mean that that's difficult?
No.
Ah.
No, this
That's what. Yeah, I know. Keep the hips up. Tired. 4, 5. Good. 4. Press. 3. That's core. 2. Let's squeeze legs together. Up and press on knee to come down. Press on me more. Press on me. Press on me so that you control it, because I don't want you to do it going straight up, not on this. Yeah, straight. Yeah. We use the split at the beginning, so you press instead of jumping. So walk forward to the splits to lift yourself up. Makes sense? Yes. And then here. That's 5. Here. 4. That's 3. Think of that core and strong shoulders too. So press more with the shoulders. And work with here. So let's feel it. Keeping the same. Strong shoulders. And then one leg at a time. Yeah. You could feel it like that difference at times. You were a bit back bending and then you were fine.
Yeah, it's hard because if I look down, then it's harder to keep that.
You prefer to look back, you mean? Like to relax the head behind this?
I don't know what's like the correct word. Like the technique wise, or what was the correct?
I mean, the drift feel like the gaze is in between the forearms, but there's variation. So I mean, if you look back, press on me and lift up. So if you look like now towards the kitchen, maybe you find it easier to straighten the shoulders. It's just it will be difficult to find balance.
It's difficult to find balance, yeah.
Yeah, look into the forearms for the balance. Each core, keep pressing up.
Can you go down?
Yes. Press on me. But very good.
Yeah.
Press more on me. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You want one more?
Yeah.
And your dolphin. Strong shoulders. So you see, you don't want to lose like that stretch in the shoulders. You keep the ribs in. Good. And press to lift yourself up. Yeah. So if you want, you can look back just to see how it feels to look towards the kitchen, towards the door. Exactly. And press the shoulders up. Makes sense.
Okay, stop.
Yes, let's continue. Yeah, because I mean, you're mobile, it's about finding that reach. Because I mean, your body's open. Oh, let's continue. Good downward facing. Dedo boca abajo. Vamos a caminar hacia adelante. So pressing into the hands, we walk or float to the front and separate the 50 distance apart. So bend the knees as much as needed to grab the big toes. But if you want to do another variation, you don't need to grab the toes. Then shift weight forward, dando stasana, presión hacia los dedos de los pies y exhale, flexión hacia adelante. So there's no, I mean, you're trying not to feel it at the back. So in order not to feel it at the back, bend the knees a bit, shift the weight towards the toes, engage the thighs, and think of floating again. So press down to the balls of the feet, press down to the big toes, to then maybe pull yourself lower. Shoulder blades, let's do them together actively. So the elbows forward and codos adelante, y arriba, o los juntos y arriba. Not the only way to do it, that's how we're doing it today. 2 more breaths, keep the ribs in, breathe into the back body. And you want to keep the weight forward to lengthen the back of the legs, lengthen the back of the spine. Okay, inhale and look forward. And it will do the same with the feet more apart. You can keep the feet at the hands at the big toes. We'll bring the heels a bit out. Talones un poco hacia afuera, una ligera relación externa de las caderas. Bend the knees at first and arch. And then shift weight forward as you fold. reverse. So the idea is to bring the head in between the legs. Pecho hacia los dedos de los pies, activas los músculos, arriba el push. Dos, hombros juntos hacia arriba y quieres mirar hacia atrás, como hacia el techo por detrás. One more breath, so weight to the toes, gaze the thighs, stack the belly in. Inhale, look forward, and expand the knees as much as needed. So first option, you grab the cups. Second option, you grab the heels from the inside, or the shin, like the shins from like the back, the cups from the inside. Then third option, you bring the shoulders under and bring weight towards the toes. Yeah, if you want to try the bind, maybe you have to go lower, shoulders behind the legs to bring the hands behind the back. Yeah, sense reverse. Weight towards the toes, slide the belly in, 4, 2. Yeah, if you can straighten the legs again, it's the balls of the feet pressing down, thighs pressing down. One more breath. More. Good. Inhale, slowly look forward. Exhale. And then inhale, bring the hands down, press into the hands to push. And then what we want to do is like a crow. So we bring the knees towards the armpits and keep pressing with the hands. So maybe you don't lift, maybe so it's harder from here because we have to really lift the knees up, we bend the elbows a bit, and we shift weight forward, and maybe we lift the feet. Yeah, if you want to do it easier, you can start lower. Bakasana, respiración. You think of rounding the back, stacking belly in, shifting weight towards the hands. So feel that engagement of the core. This is what we will need now. So slowly, let's come to sit back and straighten the legs. So we're looking for the same action of Bakasana. Round the back. You want me to open the windows? Okay.
In the crowd.
Slide the belly in and round and press forward. And then bring the elbows down. So going towards Kurmasana. So shift weight towards one leg and straighten the arm under the other. Then shift weight towards the other and straighten the arm. So the posture, if you can, you have the shoulders again under the legs, and you start straightening the legs. And eventually you then pick up the feet like going. So any of the variations. Breathe. So stack the belly. Think of that rounded action like a crow. And by engaging thighs, maybe you lift the feet up. Stack the belly in, keep pressing down to find that rounded body. And slowly, pull belly in, inhale, look forward. Exhale, and then carefully, we bend the knees a bit, we walk the feet, the hands in, and we bring the feet together. So diamond flex, las rodillas a 90 grados, presiona talones entre sí. Inhala, arriba el pecho. Y exhala, flexiona hacia adelante. Los pies están bastante adelante. Si no estamos en Balasana, estamos más adelante. Diamante. So there's an external rotation of the legs. The feet can be apart also. We're sucking the belly and lifting the chest and exhaling forward. So the idea is to bring like the chin to the feet. Relax the jaw though to relax the hips. The hips shouldn't feel stuck. Keep belly in as you inhale and lengthen, and exhale, maybe you go lower. Or 3. 2, again, belly in and lengthen. And inhala, pecho hacia adelante, exhala. Muy bien. Yo pecho hacia un lado y primera opción, el codo en el suelo, los codos. Segunda opción, los brazos en la interna y detrás. Yeah, like behind the spine. So external rotation, so internal rotation, and the arms back. The more you can bring the shoulders under the legs, the closer you are to binding the arms. Yeah. Breathe. Keep the belly in and again round. So this time you can bring the crown of the head to the ground. Sliding the belly like a rock. 2. And with the belly in, carefully inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Walk the feet a bit out, bring weight to one side, then the other to release the arms. So this is Bhujabindasana. So let's try it. So come to a squat if you can without losing the hands. And we're going to para Bhuja. So Bhuja is hands back, shoulders behind the legs, and we walk the feet in. Maybe this is where you stay, maybe you can cross the ankles and lift. We're rounding a lot. The ankles. Keep round. So then there's a transition here. You round a lot and maybe you try to bring like the chin down. And then you press down and you try to. If it's too hard, you just stay. Entonces caminas con los pies hacia adentro y a lo mejor se fundan los pies. So we're rounding a lot and maybe we come down and press and we come. If you need help, I can. We started seated. We started here. So seated, squat.
Me caigo, Alex, me cae el culo.
Es que pesa siempre, pesan las caderas. Entonces, la idea es de, no, let's start here. Okay. Squat. Entonces, la idea es de llevar las manos atrás, redondear mucho para tener la nariz arriba. Y si la nariz está atrás, me caigo. Entonces, peso hacia adelante y camino hacia adentro. Y va, nos quedamos aquí o con cuidado cruzamos más. But we have to keep pressing down, es como un cuervo, peso hacia adelante,
Sí.
tocar un poco los codos, porque es como el cuervo, ¿sí?
Es que creo que no me llegan las manos tan atrás y ahí está el problema.
Dime.
Eso se me cae el culo. Que no me llegan las manos tan atrás.
Sí,
Entonces ahí está el
entonces es la
problema.
flexión, es la flexión.
Claro. Sí.
You need me or we continue? Okay. Entonces seguimos. Sí, lo intentamos y cada vez hay otros como. Entonces, ahora si quieres intentar Itilasana. So again, first option, we come to standing and we hold on to the outside, we forward belly knee and we fold. Second option, we bring the arms behind, hands to the ground and shoulders back. Entonces, esta es la parte que a lo mejor te cuesta, Manuela. Quieres llevar las manos atrás. Entonces, si no bajan las manos, tienes que doblar un poco las rodillas, pero hay mucha flexión, tienes que redondear mucho. Estás las manos en el suelo y luego puedes llevar un poco de peso hacia las manos, pero no demasiado. Pero ya doblas un poco los codos que necesitas, los codos sí. Y poco a poco puedes intentar levantar las piernas. That's grounding the back. That's 4, 3, it's angle external rotating the legs and straightening the legs. 2. And good. Press down, just carefully come back to the ground. And Balahastasana. So feet hip distance apart, hands under the feet. Bend the knees as much as needed. Weight forward. Again, bend the knees as much as needed. Inhale, length. And exhale, fold. We went here. Again, today let's do shoulder blades together now. Hombros juntos hacia arriba, hacia el techo, pecho hacia los dedos de los pies. Balahastasana. Oops. Exhale. Ahora las manos al suelo, volvemos a hacer the handstand press, codos hacia adentro, so external rotate arms and press with the hands, sack the belly and lift the heels. Manos en el suelo, todos hacia adentro. So shift all the way to the hands, engage core. 2. And carefully, you come back, rest the bit, hands to the elbows, manos en los codos, y con el ombligo adentro, muévete un poco, relájate un poco. Let's do more hip flexion. So if you cannot have the hands on the ground, then you walk a bit to the front. We lift the heels, shift weight to one foot, and then the other flexor works so that we bring the toes forward. So maybe this is where they go, maybe you touch your forearm, and then change. Entonces peso hacia un pie, empujas con las manos, arriba otro pie y dedos hacia el antebrazo. Inhala atrás, exhala y hacia adelante. Inhala atrás, exhala, empujas con las manos y pie hacia adelante. Y luego descansa. You can hold on to the head this time, no moving, go from side to side, just stay there. And trabajamos un poco con el pino. Si no quieres hacer pino, puedes seguir empujando con las manos en los talones. Puedes trabajar con tu plancha. So we're right in shoulder blades and pushing, and then you can walk back towards the plank to work with the handstand position all over. If you want to work with handstand, then you can shift weights to the front and again use your hip flexion. So all of these like tagging forward, like pressing forward, like pushing the leg forward, is the action you want with the leg that's down. And then the leg that's up, you squeeze the glutes. You shift weight to the hands, push, push, push to lift. Yeah, so if you're trying to press, pushing, like pressing to lift towards the hands. Widening and pushing weight forward and press. Yeah, you don't need to lift up, you do your best. If you want to jump, you jump and you use the wall. If you need to rest, you can rest. Want to try, so walk forward, lift the leg up. Keep shifting weight forward, pressing into the hands and lifting the leg. That's a lot of press, a lot of shoulder arch. Good. Press 4, 5. Keep the weights in. 4. Yeah, you're falling back a bit more. 3. That's 3. 2. Very good. Good. So we'll try one leg up. Again, it's better. A lot of core engagement, press on me, to the other. Hits high. 4, 5. You can use my shoulder. 4 hits high. 3, pelvis up, pelvis up. Yes. 2 hits. Build the weight on your hands. Hit. And this leg you can bring it. Right. Yes. Try the other leg. Maybe I'll sauna. So the other leg, exactly. So squeezing this glute, shift weight forward and press a lot with the hands, strong shoulders, hands, strong arms. Yes. 4, 5. Then the back with the hands. 4, so use your wrist and use your fingers. 3, you're falling back with your wrist. With strong shoulders, straight arms. Straight. Right. The other leg. Press mid, reach 4. Yes. 5, 5. 4, very good. 3, 2. And very good. Very good. Oh, we'll come back to our like to sit. So if you want to do vinyasa, you do vinyasa, and then we'll sit with the legs forward. Upavishta now. So you walk or jump through, and then you separate that. Okay, so legs at 100 degrees. That's Upavishta, a bit more than 90. Then flowing again, pull belly in and lift up. If needed, you bend the knees. If needed, you fold the mat or you sit on a block. Costillas adentro y arriba, point and floint, and then chest forward. So you're finding the thigh engaged. Then you can reach the arms forward and find legs. So this is like your press, like straddle press, legs up. Keep engaging thighs, stack belly. You can lift the grip, inhale, lengthen a bit more, and exhale, chest more to the front. 3 breaths. Ya no te quedas en tu variación. Keep the ribs in, keep lengthening. 4, 2. Yeah. Carefully inhale, look forward, and exhale. And inhale will come out carefully. All right, so second Upavishta, so with the legs up. So bring the knees out, hold on to the big toes. It's an external rotation, and you carefully and flowing and straight. 3 breaths. So it's a lot of core to find the balance. External rotation. If you need it, you keep the knees a bit back. Keep breathing. 4, 2. And carefully bend the knees. All right, so now, if you want to try to come down from the one to the other, you have to separate the legs, maybe even bend the knees. So this is the coming from the Upavishta B to the Upavishta A. So from here, we separate the legs more to come down. Or, like from here, we bend the knees a bit, yeah, to come down. All right, so try it. Arriba primero, luego con cuidado, Puedes separar más las piernas o a bajar los talones. If you're doing it with the legs straight, then keep the legs out, and allow gravity to help you. Here. Breathe. Nice. Con cuidado, arriba el pecho. Entonces, desde aquí puedes con los pies separados, con cuidado bajar. Los pies separados. Y con los pies separados, con cuidado bajar. Bien, bien. Y con cuidado. 3 respiraciones más. 2. Y obligadamente, arriba del pecho, exhala, muy inhala, sal de la postura, pues usar las manos necesitas. Now, Supta Konasana. So it's the legs back. If you don't want to do it, you repeat what we were doing. Entonces puedes hacerlo aquí de nuevo. O desde aquí, te tumbas, piernas arriba y atrás. So I'm showing the transition. This is the Supta Konasana. And then from here, again, you can engage core. I'll come a bit to the side. To come up here. And then separate to tumble. So one step at a time. Entonces tumbas hacia atrás. Again, if you don't want to go all the way back, you can even stay here. Yeah. Maybe hold onto the feet or not. Or you go back like in Halasana, you grab the big toes, you separate the legs. Again, think of an external rotation of the legs, flowing the feet, and kind of anteriorly tilt. So if you want to lift up from here, then maybe you bend the knees, or without bending the knees, engaging core, you come up. And you, again, find balance like engaging core and legs a bit out. And then to come down, get first chest up, get, and then legs out, so carefully come, yeah. So come to the front and lie down. This is our part. Let's do our last handstand if you want. So you press into the hands, you can do the vinyasa or skip it, and then come to your come to the front of the mat. So straddle handstand. Entonces puedes saltar hacia tu handstand, usar la pared. Entonces la idea es separar las piernas. Entonces si tienes una pared, la idea es de llegar primero con la pelvis a la pared. Entonces las manos pasan de cerca, pies juntos al principio y saltas y pelvis a la pared. Yeah, and then legs together and come down. Si no tienes pared, yo ayudo y puedes intentar el press. So in order to press, we work with all of this hip flexion and legs out. Entonces,
¿Estás con las piernas juntas y las separas arriba?
Piernas fuera. Y arriba. ¿Sí? ¿Tiene sentido? También puedes saltar con las piernas rectas, como siempre, y luego separar y juntar.
Vale, voy a intentarlo así que es más difícil, a ver si me sale. Como lo hiciste vos.
Sí, esto de press es muy difícil. Entonces,
Sí.
puedes usar la pared y controlar la bajada, intentar de bajar poco a poco. ¿Sabes?
Vale.
So coming down slowly also works with the strength to come up. But yeah, you can start with the coming down until you can start trying a little bit. Yeah, you want to try the press. So we have to use all of this hip flexion till it's really tight.
They sort of like together and then up.
Yes, because with the feet together, you'll be higher. If you have the feet apart, it will be harder. Like if the pelvis is higher, then you can shift weight to the hands and we use this anterior tilt. Yeah, just like the hip flexion we were doing before. Weight forward, pelvis up, and press. And the legs come out as you press down. It's a lot of coordination. So weight towards the hands, good press and legs out. That's enough. Makes sense. Straight legs. Come out all the way straight. Up, legs together. Yeah. Just to control the straddle and then legs out into straddle. Good, and then control your weight down. So carefully feet towards the forearms. Very good. Makes sense? Alright, so you want to do another inversion?
For today,
I did the last.
Yeah.
It's the last big thing. Yeah, so you start with the anterior tilt to bring the legs out. Yeah, and you keep pressing. And the idea is to come to this kind of shape, like the Upavishta, like we're coming like here. Yeah, and then you can bring the legs together. But I mean the hard actions is basically like this. Okay. One last one, and then we go to Paschimottanasana. We go to straight legs and keep it. So it's really work with arming up. So press down into the hands and your tilt, push and legs out. Now that's even higher. Yeah, makes sense. And then legs up together. Good, and then legs out. Good. So try to bring the toes to the forearms. So down and then to come up. Sorry. And up again. Yes. I know, it's very good. Yeah, that's it. That's the
Should
action.
we see if I can balance here? Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. And then I'm going to the negative. Okay. Great. Let's go down simultaneously. All right.
Always strong up here. Always.
Simultaneous. So back to the straight leg, sit bones back, breathing. And inhale the arms up, float the feet and exhale forward. So
Ay, me costó un montón, Alex, no me salió.
¿Cómo?
Que me costó un montón y no me salió. Me salió
Ahí no.
nada de eso. Después te digo.
Vale, many times. So sit bones back, engage thighs, stick up the chest and exhale forward. Breathe right here. Ombligo adentro, inhala, mira hacia adelante, exhala. Muy bien. Inhala, subes, doblas la rodilla derecha, tracción externa de la cadera, costillas adentro y arriba, y exhala again, flowing the feet and come to the bind or hands to the sides. Yeah, engaging the thighs, set the belly, pick up the chest, and 2 more breaths. The jaw is relaxed, the neck is released. Ombligo adentro, inhala, mira hacia adelante, exhala, inhala, sube, y gira hacia la derecha, turn to the right. Again, you can have the heel in. So first option, right hand to the inside. Second option, elbow to the inside. And third option, shoulder to the inside and the hand on the knee. The other arm overhead and maybe you grab the foot and you turn the chest. Yeah, entonces cualquiera de las opciones. Costillas adentro, el pecho hacia arriba. Inhala, isquiones en el suelo, sit bones down, and exhale, engage the left leg to the right. Bien, activar el core, con cuidado, lleva la mano a la cintura, de manera subes y cambiamos de lado. So carefully back to center, and bring the other knee to Janu Shasana. We're floating, we're pulling belly in and up and folding forward, hands to the left, relax. 3 breaths here, pull the belly in and forward, breathe into the back of the body. Again, shoulder blades together and back if you want. The other way is to widen and reach the shoulders forward. Belly in, inhale, look forward, and exhale. Then inhale, carefully lift up, turn the pelvis out, and bring the right hand to the inside or the elbow or the shoulder, and you got the knee, and the other arm overhead. Keep the ribs in, keep the chest proud, reach away to the fingertips. Breathe as it's a slight twist. So use the shoulder, right shoulder against the leg to turn the chest and reach the arm forward. Yes. Engage through the legs, the pelvic floor, and slowly you come up. You can use the hand to the waist, you can bring the hand to the waist. Carefully back to center. Now we'll do Baddha. Now we'll do feet close to the hips. Internal, external rotation, and then stay with the external. Press the heels together, suck the belly in and out. So again, it's an anterior tilt. You can sit on top of something if needed. Lift up and exhale, fold, reaching forward. If you want to, you can bring the hands forward for this one. And again, sit bones back. Relax muscle of the face. 3 breaths. I'm pressing heels together. Find Ketubandha, the engagement of the hips. Pull belly in, maybe you anteriorly tilt more. Again, listen to your body, don't overdo it. And inhale and look forward, lengthen the side, exhale. And then bring the hands to the feet, Baddha B. So now you round the back, chin to the chest. The idea is to bring the head to the feet. Yeah, and now we round it. Belly in, ribs in and up, shoulders back, widen shoulder blades, forward breathe. Full belly, breathing to the back of the body. With the belly in, press it together, slowly come up. And then cross the legs, come to your hands and knees, and let's go for Shirshasana. So the crown of the head is down, we round the back. If you want to skip Shirshasana, you can do rabbit pose. So you grab the ankles, heels of the glutes, and you round, and rounding a lot, and pressing head down, engaging neck muscles. You can then choose your classical headstand, wrists on the ground, elbows down, walk forward. You can release your chest and lift the legs up. If you're happy in your headstand and you want to do some of the leg flexions, hip flexions, then you can bring the leg down, lift it up, and then the arm, and then go. You can keep it with engagement, or you can even put the rotation, so one leg out, and up, and the other leg, and then go. It's any option. It's engaging core, pulling belly in, pressing round, widen shoulder blades, walk forward. And then lift the leg up, press a lot with the head and the elbows. Yeah, and keep pressing down to lift the other leg. Legs together. 4, 5. Keep pressing down to the left. 4. Keep the breathing. 1, 2, 3. So look for balance. As we lift up with the legs. To press down with the head, down with the elbows, and reach up with the legs. Here it is. Good. And then carefully core engage. Down. Carefully. Okay. Anything? I did that. It's maybe I could do this one that I haven't done that much. Good. So it's the same back engagement, widening the shoulders, chest engagement, really walk forward.
For my hands, okay? Or for the.
Yes, they look good. Look, press with the ankles, press with the head, engage the core, and do the small kick or there. Alright. So keep pressing with the head down, and again flex here a bit. So stay towards me a bit, flex it, so that you bring the legs back with the ribs in there. 3 more breaths, keep the legs together and lifting them. Good, great. Come here. 2. And
So that's you doing a handstands and this one, that's where my hip should be. 2.
align, like a core engagement forward, but
So I was thinking the glutes so much that maybe that was like causing.
yeah, tuck it under, yes.
Okay.
I was saying flex the hips when you were extending a lot. So like to avoid this, flex, and then you can straighten again.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't want this basically. So I was saying like sit back a bit, so that then you can find the tight object and you can find it. Okay, let's do our neck release and then we'll do a couple of shalavasanas in our shavasana. So we'll finish with just a couple of back engagements. So shoulders back and down, move the head around first, breathe there into the neck. And the other way. And then with the chin on the chest, press up with the hands just a bit, keep belly in, breathe into the back body, and exhale through the mouth. And with the chin on the chest, roll them up. And bring the right hand to the left, maybe even sit on it too, chin to chest and round. You can press a bit up with that hand. And exhale, widen shoulders, relax the neck. And then with the chin on the chest, roll, you come up and you change side. You can stay on the hands, or you can just have the hands on the side, chin to chest and round. Relax the neck, widen the shoulders. And with the more down, slowly come back to center. Bring the hands behind the head, elbows in, exhale, chin to chest, and let glutes rely on the breath. So inhale. When we get to know the chest, slowly pick the head up, hands to the ground. So we'll just do 2 on each side, the multitudinous engagements for the help of the back. So right leg back and left arm forward. Just 2 on each side. So we look forward and arch the back. So just to engage the back muscles before we complete the practice. So change side, left leg and right arm, straight leg and reach up, arm forward and reach up. Feel the muscles of the back of the spine engage, reach away and up. And change. 1 more on each side, add the twists, right? Like left arm and look to the left. The arm as high as possible, the leg as high as possible, and straight. Lift up higher, engage back muscles, so you can twist more. And then change left leg and right arm, look to the right. Up. So we lie down with the fists under the belly button. So you lie down and you bring one fist and then the other under the belly button. You breathe against the fists. You exhale slowly through the nose or the mouth. And you can remove the fists or do Shalavasana with the fists under the belly. So chin forward and up, chest forward and up, and then shoulders and elbows up. Breathe. Si demasiado, brazos fuera y atrás. 2. Lengthen, turn the head to the side. Again, if needed, you remove the arms, but if you can, you keep breathing into the belly. Massaging the internal organs, the spine with this. Again, if it's too much, you breathe without the arms there. We'll do a last one, this time also legs. So look forward, straight legs, chest up, elbows up, shoulders up, and legs up. Breathe. It doesn't have to be too high up, but feel the glutes, feel the back muscles. 2 hombros arriba y atrás, arriba el pecho. Estirar en la caja torácica. Squeeze the glutes, the back muscles, and slowly lengthen and turn the head to the side. Breathe against the fists. Let's do one without the fists. So arms out, legs back, chest up, arms up, legs up. Breathe. Hombros juntos hacia atrás, activa glúteos, activa espalda. 2. Y forehead on the forearms, and you can allow the heels to lay out or all the heels to come in. Yeah, whatever one, whichever one. So you do this is Makarasana, this promenade position. You can tuck the tailbone under a bit and pull the belly a bit more to the front, find length, and then breathe against the earth. Empuja ombligo contra la tierra con la inhalación. Y exhala poco a poco por la nariz o por la boca. Inhala, ombligo contra la tierra, barriga hacia afuera, and exhale slowly. And we'll do 1 to 2 breathing. So we inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Entonces inhala por 4, 3, empuja ombligo contra el suelo. Y toma tu tiempo, exhala por 8. Really take your time to exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. Keep exhaling. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 3 more times. Inhala por 4. Llena la barriga con aire. Empuja contra la tierra y exhala 8. Toma tu tiempo para exhalar poco a poco. 5, 4, 3, 2. Vacía los pulmones. Inhala 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhala 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Y última, inhala, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhala, 8. Really take your time in this one. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Breathe naturally. Feel how the belly pushes against the earth. Feel how the earth supports you. Quick Shavasana here today. If you really want to turn around, feel free to turn around. Find a comfortable position. But if you're happy face down, you can stay there. Wherever you are, just feel the support of the earth. Remember how big the earth is. Let her hold you. And let the earth, Mother Earth, take all the worries, all the burden you might have. Hold it up for you so you can rest and relax. Viendo lo grande que es Madre Tierra, te relajas, admitiendo a todas tus preocupaciones, todo el cargo que llevas. Te soltas para que la tierra pueda ocuparse de él y tú te puedas descansar. And feel how wise the earth is. She's so old, she's been here millennia before us, and she'll be here millennia after us. So know that there's nothing Mother Earth hasn't seen, so anything that you're holding on to, thoughts, secrets, you can trust Mother Earth. She can listen to them, she can take it all, at least for this next moment. Permite que la tierra se cargue de todas tus preocupaciones, todos tus secretos, todo lo que has vivido. Madre Tierra lo ha visto mucho, mucho más en esta milenio, todos estos años, detrás, antes de ti y después. Finally, feel how Mother Earth is embracing you, holding you close. No one has ever fallen off the surface of the earth. So allow the earth to take, hold you, embrace you like her child. And feel safe, relaxing. The earth's embrace. Notando esta fuerza de gravedad, permite que la tierra te abrace más y más fuerte. Relájate en el abrazo de la tierra y descansa. Number one. Small. And just a show. So. On tonight, feeling straight. Stop. On tonight, feeling straight. Oh. The body and the earth. Notice how Mother Earth is supporting you to be blood. Imagine that the breath begins from the center of the earth and comes to nourish your body. La inhalación es la elevación de la tierra que te alimenta, que te fortalece y despierta. Con la exhalación tu cuerpo recibe esta energía. Se siente más fuerte, más sano, más feliz. Empieza a despertar. Take your time, feel the breath, the support of the earth, the energy of stability, strength, health, happiness. You feel strong, you feel alive. Like when you start wiggling the fingers and toes, take your time to move to lay down. Próximo minuto. Para ti, haz lo que tienes que hacer. Respira, despierta, mueve. Escucha tu cuerpo, escucha tu respiración, busca de nuevo ese estado de equilibrio, de salud, de felicidad. Poco a poco. Despierta, mueve. Moment to now, feeling the strength. Suka stira, quietud, come ganas. Right, just think here, being still, just breathing, doing this connection with the earth, this connection with wisdom, life. Just relax in that connection. That's yoga. The union, the oneness, to relax in the state so you know that you're not alone. You're always supported. And there's more to you than what you usually consider yourself. Practice to keep reminding ourselves that there's more and we are more from this place of connection of truth. Yoga will share the love, share this wisdom, will chant our mantra. So lengthen to the spine, exhale, and then inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.